Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Okami. Last time, well, that was not on purpose. Somehow. Where even am I? Last time we got to Kamui village. This time, we're off to explore the northern lake north of Kamui village. But somehow I stumbled upon a house I didn't notice earlier. This house is suspicious to me now that I've accidentally found it. So first we shall explore this. Okay, do not care. That was all I wanted to explore. Anything here? Well, I guess I can get some more prayer points. And now we actually do the thing I said I would do, which, you know, is go up the mountain into the next area, find the little thingy, and then go out and then go back. And I'm sorry. It was supposed to be funny, I think, but it isn't. Anyway, let's go. What if Ison's village will be up north? I do not remember this section of the game anymore, so I legitimately do not know. Kamui is a Fuji. Alright. Another gate. Another chest. Another civilization. This is the altar where the sacred sword Kutono was enshrined. There's a great view of Laochi Lake and Ezofuji from here. That's why they came here to pray to the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword isn't here right now. The altar is also dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It's said the Ark has been frozen in Laochi Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it down there in the frozen lake. That's the Ark of Yamato. Ezofuji and the Ark of Yamato, this is the very sacred place of Oina tribe. Burn the boat! Alright, so let's start by going down the actual path here. I have a feeling I'm going to encounter enemies pretty soon. No? Really? I figured this place would be swarming, but apparently no. Good for me! This leads to the gate up there. But I think I'm actually not looking for that. I think I'm looking for something down there, but I guess since I'm already halfway up, might as well continue. So, how's your day? Alright, good talk. Someone's house is here. Yay, it's now day. I know who you are. Yes, the divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary White Wolf Shiranui, are you not? Wow, they've heard of that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Guess it really resonates with the Oina, as they are so spiritual. Oh, listen, it's been quite a while, so you're still alive. Oina Shaman Pascal. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I heard about that. So what's up with those demons coming back? And where the heck is Lika? The demons have shut themselves up in Ezofuji's Waboku Shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging toward Kamui. We managed to keep some of it at bay thanks to Afun Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me the most though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Kemu noticed it as well, but just before the demons made a return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up. Southern land. Oh, that must be Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochiami. There have been many monsters here in Okami. That some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I cannot help but call all this havoc in Nippon has its roots. In Laochi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Esofuji. There is a large lake called Laochi. Yeah, birth evil. Okay. The Ark of Yamato. Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It's said to be fall from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long ago in the age of the myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Laochi Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as the celestials there. The ark that the celestials were on came crashing down on this land. It was as if you're being chased by something. What I didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one they were consumed till all the celestials were dead. Ah, people with wings on their heads. Once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the lands, and the world hasn't been safe since. It said that the monsters still raise from the lake's depths. Must be why they call the Lake of Demons. That's about all I know about it. I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell into this world from the celestial plane. It was full of monsters which killed the celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark became. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I heard of that. They say the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Laochi Lake is that the Ruler of Darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of Darkness? Does that have a name? It's all just a legend. No one knows if true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. The Ark brought tragedy to the world, that's for sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamui, I believe it's because of the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. Huh? Apologies for chatting so much. Now that you have come all this way, I assume you have Kemu's permission. I speak of permission to enter Yoshpet, the Forest of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Ami here's another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed with an Oina crest. It's our way to protect the palace place from evil. There's no way that I can break the seal. But if the elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shanui, you may have the Oina amulet Sevaprolo. Obtained Sevaprolo. With the amulet, you can pass the Oina crest unhindered. And you can proceed on to Yoshpet. If the elder has deemed it to be right, there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find Lika. Find her before it's too late and Kamui freezes over. Well, we just got another goal. What you wanna bet that the person who survived all of this is Waka? I mean, it's kinda obvious, but the fact that the Celestials all have wings on their head, like Waka does. Guess it's not 100% confirmed, but it seems pretty likely. Wonder if... what's he called? Kaguya is also related to this. I mean, the Celestials are apparently gods in a godly world, and Kaguya is normally, I think, the god with the moon, so would check out. Is this gonna be a moon capital kind of thing? Ooh, I can see... I know, that's the mirror. I thought I saw something to dig here. Nope. Oh well, it is what it is. Surprisingly, this ended up being pretty quick up here. I figured it was going to be like battles and me searching for the whatever thing is. I forgot what it's called. The Spherapole? Not quite right, but good enough. Not that I knew that was what's going to be called before, you know, we got it. But Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Kai. How did you go with Camu? Did he want to talk to you about something? It was a little more than a leisurely talk. We were asked to go look for Lika and Yoshpet. Yoshpet? You mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, the forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. Listen, are you really going to go back there? Who says I'm going back? I was using the role we. I was talking about Furball here. Yoshpet is like another world. Get lost and you might never return. But don't worry, Amy here will find Lika. If that's the case, I'll lead the way. What? I know you must be worried, son, but we haven't got much time. What do you mean? The demons are waiting for the Day of Darkness. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kama will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight and with the demon's blizzard going on, no living thing in Kamui will be able to survive the day. There are only a few days until the Day of Darkness. If Rika is not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then... Amaterasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Hemu wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the White Wolf Shiranui. You must be very strong if you can cope with Isun. And your point is? Sorry, anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you into the forest, Amaterasu. Come when you're ready, I'm going to go ahead to the edge of the forest. I was going to say something and then I forgot. Alright. So what if a freaking solar eclipse happens? It's gonna draw the sun somewhere else in the sky and it's gonna be fine. Like, solar eclipses are the moon overlapping the sun. So if the sun is just in a different spot, it's fine. But, you know, gameplay and story don't always mix. Smear's Forest of Yoshpet. The entrance has been sealed by the Oina Crest. They did take the protect it from the monsters in these parts. The forest originally had its own power that kept them away. But I wonder if Yoshpet has lost its power. After all, no place is safe from evil in this land. Alright, what's happening now? I actually thought there was going to be a cutscene like almost as soon as I went here. But nope. Probably will be when I get close to this door. Yep. Ooh, new demon. Reminds me of bullies in Super Mario. Okay, you have an ice sword. Cannot do much with that. Bomb. Bomb. What about the other bomb? Apparently didn't want to explode. Has to be, right? Apparently no. Okay, not bomb, not cut. Good to know. So bloom, wind, elements, and time slow. Yep, now it's just open. Yoshpet. The Eastern Forest. The ancient people of Kamui dubbed it Yoshpet. I mean, consuming forest in their ancient language, it means they say the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. Wonder where she is. Huh? Why Amaterasu? Not the half-baked prophet again. What are you doing? What are you looking for now, Mashri? I'm still looking for you know what? But this cold is making it difficult. Like, we really care, pretty boy. If you're gonna be dogging our tracks like this, You'd better tell us who you really are.
Who I really am?
That's right. I mean, we already know that you're up to no good. In this neighborhood.
Excuse me, but I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just looking for the certain path. You could say I'm a seeker of the eternal heavens.
Aha! Now I know why you keep babbling about the path to the heavens. You're applying to a wolf warder. Then you'll take Ami's place in heaven.
Huh?
By the look I take, I have hit the nail on the head. That also explains why we keep turning up wherever we go. A path to the heavens? Bah. More like a highway to you know where.
You misunderstand me and my little bouncing friend. The path to the heavens I seek is not a vulgar thing as that. My path to the heavens slumbers here in the land of Kamui. I seek the heavenly ark.
Heavenly Ark?
That's right. In Kamui there is a ship of iron locked in ice. I can sense it now. It is almost within my grasp. You two know this, do you not, Amaterasu?
Hey, leave her about this.
Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any prophecies this time, Aruwa.
There's Kai. Kai? I've been waiting for you, Amaterasu. Did you know that Yoshpet means consuming forest? It is said that those who lose their way can never escape. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Our tribe has long entrusted with protection of this forest. That's why the entrance is sealed with the Oina crest. Recently, however, the forest power has been weakening, so it is hard to know what might be awaiting us inside. But if we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. It's a secret place that humans can never reach. I had something of a connection with that place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Isson? There's a chance that Lika might be there. We're all depending on you, Amaterasu. Well, it's time to begin our expedition to the forest. Run as fast as you can. Are you ready to go? Yep. Let me warn you first, do not underestimate this forest, okay? The tree pollen here has the power to confuse beasts. We Oina can't stay in here long, and I doubt you can either. None of us want to get lost in the blizzard and die out here, so make sure you follow me and don't fall behind. Okay, so Easton's village is here, for sure. Oh, spirits of air, earth, and sea, protect us with your divine power. Test. I know, Lika, we're hurrying, but chests are more important. Time. Let's ignore these trees for now. Test. Been a while since we saw those trees, though. You're annoying. Fine. Gonna be jerks? You're gonna get it. How did that guy take 3 attempts? Also, why is time ticking while I stop time? I get it, normally that happens in these minigames, but kinda doesn't make sense here. Oh, thought it was like an opening down there. Whoops. I'm now committed to clearing all the trees. Well, we shouldn't be, but screw it. Alright, almost there. Literally. Yeah, that was quick. I had plenty of time. Oh, there's actually a second area. Never mind. Good job, me. Always grab the chest. Not worth it, but this time, but oh well. Not a time crystal. Thank you. Sign up. Drawing the fire symbol would take longer than just waiting to unfreeze. Honestly, time-wise, we seem perfectly fine. I'm guessing there's gonna be like a fight or two on the way. It's gonna slow us down. Or try to. Like, this seems like a fight arena. I guess it isn't. Now we do one of these. Wow, there's a lot of you guys. Shoot me. Oh well. That's too annoying. Let's go. Selective tree purifying. Yeah, a bead. Exactly what I wanted to see. Wow. Alright, I'm guessing there's like one more area. Kinda makes this one of the longest areas in the game. Just by length. Of course, right as I go past the corner. Interesting routing. Ow. Evil trees in the middle of the water. If this lake ever melts, you guys are so screwed. But I guess there are some trees that kind of grow in water. This seems a bit too deep of a water to be one of those, though. Really? Damn the frozen ground. More time. Honestly, my commentary is becoming kind of nothing because kind of nothing's happening. Good job, me. Steel soul sake. Sake. Oh, I totally had that one. Guess I was slightly too early. There's literally signs. Why do we need you? There we go. Here we are. It's been a while since I was last here, so I wondered if I'd make it. You know, after all this time, it hasn't changed one bit. So this place is Yoshpet's little secret. Welcome to Ponc'tan, home of Ponkles. I'm sure his son will tell you more about it. Anyway, Kemo sends Lika's presence here, right? If we don't find her before the Day of Darkness begins, and she doesn't perform the volcanic invitation, Kamo will freeze over for good. You really can't go on Yamatrasu. I'm guessing the hammer is gonna shrink us. This place hasn't changed a bit. I mean, the Ponko village Ponc'tan is in the tree stump. Too bad you're too big. I'm sure you'd like to go in there and chat with the locals. Hey, isn't that? Yeah, the lucky mallet. What's it doing here? Don't tell me it wants to repay you for your kindness. Who knows, tools can be so loyal. I guess you could visit Ponc'tan if you were smaller. Well, Furball, wanna go? Sure. Really? Well, I suppose you could ask the villagers about Lika, but you have to go by yourself. I ain't going in there. This sick helmet of mine could get ruined in such a gloomy place. Tiny Wolf. The Issa music. Let's just quickly touch this to heal. We are going here for the treasure. Always rob villages you find. Really? I guess I have to go to that one. Hello. Well, we don't usually have animals here. The trees in this forest give off a strange pollen. Most animals want to stay away because they don't like it. We're lucky because I've kept our village safe over the years. There have been more monsters spawning lately though. Enough important. Seems to me like either here or on top of here is where I need to go. Huh? We're a bit small for a wolf, aren't you? It looks like you're wearing some kind of strange makeup. You're the first visitor in this village who isn't a Poncle. My name is Mia. Pleased to meet you. You know, there was a lost child in the forest the other day. She was wandering even deeper into the forest and disappeared through the spirit gate, looking almost possessed. The spirit gate is a relic that lies deep inside the forest. It's a strange gate that takes you to another place and another time. But people say the opening the gate invites misfortune. We punkers always make sure we steer away clear of it. But when I saw the little girl wandering deep into the forest, I decided to follow her because I was worried about her. I saw the gate open the moment she stood before it. And then it was like she'd been swallowed up. Do you think I could tell the elder about this? Don't ask me why I did that voice. Just came to me. Well, guess you're telling the elder. Who's probably up here? At least we now know where the girl is. Why do you guys have to platform to get up on your house? That sounds awful. Would break so many bones. Because I would keep falling. Not a girl. Hey, there's amazing. A wolf came same size as us. Okay, so probably nothing important. This is about Isun bringing probably... What's it called again? The girl outside. I forgot her name. Aika? Doesn't seem right. Okay, I'm guessing the village chief is here. Can I enter? Hold it right there! Are you kind of wolf? You can't be ordering a wolf if you got into Ponc'tan like this. We demand you introduce yourself. That's weird. We can usually understand animals. I have no idea what's going on inside that wolf's head. But that's strange. Makeup and the divine instrument looks so... I have a feeling we've seen them somewhere before too. Can I do this? I remember where I recognize you from. You just looked like the wolf in the scroll at old Ishaku's house. Does that mean you're a friend of old Chief Isaku? I thought so. Then I suppose we'd better let you in. This is the home of Ishaku of the Poncles. He's resting in the moment. Please go in. He's old and has become quite weak. His eyes are particularly bad, so keep that in mind. Make sure you don't give him any trouble. Huh? Huh? I recognize that smell. Who's there? No, it can't be. I bet I know that bark anywhere. You must be Amy? Tell me, is it just you? When you departed the world after the brutal battle, I never imagined I would see you again. My eyes have started to fail me in my old age, but I can sense it. I can sense the tears you're trying to hide too. No. Oh, go ahead, ignore me. That's the Emmy, I know. I don't know how you managed to make yourself so small, but that rudeness of yours leaves me no doubt of who you are. So I guess we traveled with Issun's... I assume that's Issun's grandfather or father as well. I'm no longer the young boy you remember me as, Sammy. I've grown to become the leader of the Ponc'tan. Yes, I'm the legendary swordsman Ishaku. Self-proclaimed, of course. I've gone up in the world since last time we met, wouldn't you say? No. You can give me that look, but I know you're impressed. But you really... I'm sensing something about you that worries me. The divine powers have weakened considerably. I assume you haven't retrieved all 13 of them yet, have you? Things have certainly changed since we last fought together. People no longer have faith in the gods like they used to. So I suppose it's only expected that you weaken now. It's sad to see you without your old strength. But let me tell you straight, Hami, in your current state, you can't possibly fight off the powers of darkness. So tell me, don't you have a companion traveling with you this time? Is that no? You mean you came all the way alone? I was expecting to see you with anyone in particular, mind you. Oh well, never mind, it's no big deal. Ami, I'm sure you already know this, but in your current state, you can't defeat the rule of darkness. We Ponc'tans always knew that darkness would come one day. That's why I've been training to search the envoys, be searcher envoys. You seem to have forgotten absolutely everything. Searcher envoys are the messengers of the gods. The gods cannot live on unless people believe in them. We Ponc'tans are the only ones who can communicate with gods. We train as artists to teach the world the divine powers. The very best of us are chosen to be given that honor. The honor of being named a celestial envoy. I was the 6th celestial envoy when I traveled with you. But the old man now, I'm not as strong as I used to be. So I decided to take everything that I've learned and teach it to my people. I've been very strict, but it's paid off. Now almost all of them have what it takes to be celestial envoy. So Ami, take a look around the village and talk to them. It's up to you to decide who will be the 7th celestial envoy. Whoever you choose will accompany you on your journey. The amazing paintings will show the world your divine power. If people believe in you, your powers are sure to return. Then and only then will you be able to defeat the darkness. What is it? Ignoring me again, are you? It doesn't matter, I can tell what you're thinking anyway. You're thinking about the Spirit Gate, aren't you? Only a fool would be interested in something like that. But loathsome gate invites misfortune, I tell you. If you open it, you'll be engulfed in the wild, sinister air. There's no reason for the world you'd ever need to open it. Anyway, it can't be opened without my trusty sword, Denjimaru. Never mind that, how could you search for such an envoy going? Must be hard to choose with all the talent here. What? There is something you want to tell me? Just for the record, I don't have a grandson anymore. The no-good rascal gave up his training and ran away with one of my treasured paintings. He's no longer a grandson of mine. I've washed my hands of him. Well, I think it's pretty obvious who a celestial envoy is. The person I guess previous companion least wants it to be. Let's check this place as well. Just in case if it's like a shop. Maybe? Yep. The 8th Wonder, that's a sword! And I can just barely afford it. I guess so. But I'm not using it. Not until I get... what's it called? Another silver dust? Gold dust? Gold dust. Didn't I buy 2 gold dusts? Shit. Yes, I'm using it. Switching to swords. But I like mirrors. Variety is the spice of life. Anything else? Nope. Guess I'm gonna hold here. Next time, we'd probably tell his son we're choosing him, and then go to that spirit gate thingy. See you all then!